Hey, Tripp here from trippadvice.com, and today I'm going to help you with talking to girls. A lot of you ask me how to keep a conversation going. It's one of the harder sticking points when trying to get a girl attracted to you. And I understand it's definitely one of the most difficult skills to have and one that is one of the most important in dating. So let's get to the bottom of this today. When you learn how to keep a conversation going with girls and really catch their attention, they will remember you. They will like you. They will want to talk to you again. A good conversation is one of the main keys to a woman's heart. Do not forget that. So let's break down conversation for a minute. When you're talking to someone, it's really nothing other than a string of tangents. You go from one topic to another topic and so on. Now, if you're really successful at it, then you can easily flow from each topic. Both people are engaged and you're listening intently to the other person. When you listen closely, it gives you material to flow to other tangents. But sometimes shit happens and conversation can die, right? She stops talking, or your nerves get the best of you and you aren't listening. Well, here's a little trick to keep the conversation going with anyone that you meet. It's a little formula that I created. It's called S.A.M.E. S-A-M-E. Let's start with S, which is story. Have one story in the back of your mind that's one of your best stories. Maybe something that happened to you while you were traveling, a wild story from work, or sometime that you overcame some kind of obstacle. What's your story? And in the future, I'll make a video teaching you the best ways to keep someone engaged with storytelling. But for now, figure something out. Next is A, which is advice. People like to be asked for advice. Say this in conversation when you talk to a girl. I need a girl's perspective on something, and I think this is something you might be able to help me out with. The best is to do it regarding a social situation because it's really easy for someone to give you an opinion on that. Here's an example. Maybe your buddy just got a girlfriend and he spends a lot of time with her and you barely see him. Ask her advice on how you can handle the situation and ask her if she's ever had a situation like that. Now, what I want you to do from here is think of your own question that you have and bring it with you to the next conversation, the next girl that you talk to. Just remember to keep it light, not too heavily emotional, because you don't want to make her feel uncomfortable. Next is M, which stands for music. Music is a great way to spark conversation with a girl. Why? Because many people have strong opinions on music, what they like and what they dislike. So here's a great question to ask a girl if conversation falls flat. If your life was a movie, what would the soundtrack of it be? This is a more interesting and unique way than just asking her who's your favorite band or what's your favorite music. Say it in that way. Last is E, which stands for experience. You want to ask a girl about experiences because it brings out more of an emotional type of conversation. This helps the convo become more engrossing and gets her more involved. So ask her a question like this. What's something you've tried but will never do again? This is a great question to ask because it's going to get her to think and share some sort of story with you. There's always a story that goes along with this question. And make sure that you have an answer too, because she's definitely going to be asking you the same thing. Now, if you want to really master conversation, then go ahead and pick up my magnetic conversation course. You can get that right here on the screen or in the description below. It's going to help you talk to hot girls, keep conversation going, know exactly what to say and how to get her number. So go get it right now. If this has helped you, then like the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos because I come out with them every single week. I'll see you on the next one.